shit can get hard. It shit can get really harder. You know, I mean, like, I don't know, like, how to explain this. Like, when stress becomes to an all-time max, somehow, some way, things can get even more stressful. And it just doesn't make sense to me why the stress is actually needed. When either A, it's unwarranted, or B, it's not necessary. There's a lot of things that cause stress on people. I mean, go all the way down to everyday living. People not having toilet paper, that stresses them out. People having to, get to work on a daily basis and don't have an adequate, vehicle, or can't get there on time, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, those are stressors. And then you've also got family stressors, like, friends and family, when they, want to be a part of your life, and then when they don't. And then, when you sit there and think like you have everything, understood, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're hit with a monkey wrench of some sort, and everything switches on you. Well, guess what? That's equally as stressful as not having your car to get to work on time, or not having that toilet paper in the house. I mean, it's all stress, and it all comes back down to, why is it necessary? Is it just easier for me to say, snip and cut whatever stresses off? But how do you do that? How do you snip off getting toilet paper? I mean, you can't, right? How do I snip off being able to get to work on time? I can't, right? So those are like the kinds of stressors that you got to really manage and be able to, I guess, cope with, in a sense of just mustering through that kind of, situation. But like, people, on the other hand, are super simple to cut off, which is just very sad. It's just super sad, because all you can do is just simply hey, you know what? Fuck you, go fuck yourself, have a nice day. And then guess what? They won't be around anymore. But yet, neither will that stress. So it's like, I don't know, does having stress in your life and that relationship in your life, does that feel like something that you want? If it is, I mean, go for it. But if it's not, then you gotta do something about that. You gotta figure it out. And unfortunately, I mean, man, I'm at an all-time high with the stressors right now. It's the only reason why I'm speaking on it, because it's like, stress can be the route to your demise. You know what I mean? Like, are you looking to go out on account of stress? What? Nah, man. I mean, I'm being very candid here, but my fucking face doesn't look the same. It doesn't look like it used to a couple years ago. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, what the fuck is going on with me? Stress. It sucks. It sucks so bad, because once again, it's like just one of those things that, can come up, and anything can trigger stress. Anything. Fuck, man, we're in a motherfucking pandemic. I mean, are we already not stressed out enough? But yet, we don't look at, I don't know, like, I just feel like as if, like, we are being trained or drilled into thinking that we have to come up with all the perfect answers in regards to stress. And it just sucks when you don't have those answers. I mean, I'm not a psychiatrist. I didn't go to school to learn how the brain works. I mean, I fuck with computers. You know what I mean? Like, I build your network out. That's how I think. But yet, I've got to figure out some way to deal with these stresses. Like, shit, man. I'm glad I have insurance. But what the fuck would happen if I did not? Stress. And even with insurance, I still am stressed the fuck out. So, I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It just all feels very, very uncomforting to know or to be in a situation that is stressful. It sucks. So anyhow, just, come in with some thoughts, because sometimes these internal thoughts are good. They're good to express. It's not every day I'm going to sit up here and fucking, jump into a podcast show so I can, give you guys my grief. But I mean, I'm just saying, it's like, it just needs to be said, and if I have a platform to say it, I'm going to say it. Stress is bad. It's a bad look. It's bad. And if you can do whatever you can to steer clear of it, do it. I mean, I know this is kind of going off topic, but shit, I'm looking into, what's that Doctor Strange shit where astro manifest, where your fucking brain comes, out of your body and you just start hovering over shit? Well, guess what? That's exactly how I want my brain to do. I want my brain to do that. I want to be able to, stress relief in some sort of fashion, and I feel like that's going to be the best way for me to do it. Anyhow, I think I'm rambling now. I appreciate your time.